Hello everyone, my name's Helen Mexted and I'm the Deputy Chief Executive of Advocacy at LGEP. This part of the webinar is an update for you on where the program is at the moment and the next stages for the Council Mark Local Government Excellence Program. So we are just completing our first year of the program and we've been overwhelmed with the response and interest from councils. To date we've had 19 foundation councils confirm their involvement in the first year of the program, and that's nearly 1/4 of the total councils in New Zealand. Those councils and their foundation membership have worked with us to fine-tune the design of the program and effectively the leaders for the council rolling out the program in New Zealand. 18 of these councils have now been assessed and reports are currently being written at the moment and reviewed by the IAB, and 9 reports are due to be released in May with the remaining by the end of July. Each report is being written and designed in a style which is designed so that it's easy to read and digest. Its primary audience is the residents and the business communities for that council. So each council will provide its own cover image that's representative of the city or the district, and there are 5 main parts to the report. There's 4 summary pages up front which outline the context and the summary ratings, and then there are 4 2-page sections, one for each of the priority areas, which cover findings, strengths and areas for improvement. So I'd like to talk to you about Council Mark, which is really the branding and the name of the program that we've given it. So as part of developing the look and the feel for the program, we've developed a customer-facing branding, which we're calling Council Mark. The Council Mark device shown here is used to hold the actual rating for councils, and of course that's on a 9-point scale from a AAA to a single C, but it's also used to communicate the concept behind the program, which is delivering better value for communities. Around this, we've developed the Council Mark website to present the public face of the program. As shown in these visuals, there are a series of pages describing the program, maps enabling people to find their council, and pages dedicated to each council assessment, which show the overall rating, the grading for each of the 4 priority areas, a PDF of the full report, and links to council website to read more. Finally, we've developed a set of communications and promotional material that allow a council to engage with its community on the result and the areas it plans to work on. Because after all, a key component of the program is about delivering better value, and therefore it's up to the council to engage with its community on its action plan around how it plans to deliver value, taking into account the needs of the local residents and businesses. Okay, so you might be interested in how the report release process will work, and how does the council actually communicate and engage with its community to better meet their needs. So the assessment and the preparation of reports is really just the start of the process of enabling a council to engage with its community and what's important for the community and how it can strengthen the value and the service it delivers. When a report is ready, it will be sent to the council for fact-checking and to allow the council to brief its own councillors and staff, and importantly prepare communication material for the release. There'll be a relatively short window for this process, but to make things easier for the councils, we've prepared a set of communications material which can be used to brief staff and prepare media, stakeholder and customer communication. This information is available on the LGEP members portal. The report will then be released by the IAB, both on the website and via media release, and at the same time we're encouraging councils to release their own local media and customer material. This provides an important signal that the council is committed to delivering value for its local community. So arguably probably the most important section of this Local Government Excellence Program is development of the action plan. And we regard that as the most important component because it's about the engagement process with communities once the report is released and how the council will work with that community to deliver the needs of that local community. So for this, we're encouraging each council to prepare an action plan outlining its current strengths and its areas that it wishes to work on to deliver better value and service locally. And some of these areas will be identified in the report, and some of course will come from other sources where residents and businesses have identified what's important to them. So through embedding this action plan into council communications and council activity, it's really how councils will engage with the communities over the duration of the program. Assessments will be at this stage every 3 years, so it's about showing the activity and the progress that the council's making on their action plan over that time frame. Until they're next assessed, and that action of course is around the actions that they're taking to deliver value and service. Over the next 2 months we'll be releasing the prospectus for the year 2 of the program, and we expect good interest from a further tranche of councils. These councils are again leaders in terms of rolling out the program and how they can deliver value and service locally. Over the year 2 of the program, so that's from July this year, we'll also start to look at how we can highlight best practice and share learnings amongst councils. So we've identified from this first round of reports some areas of excellent practice, some of which weren't evident to date, and value. And so it's how can we get those learnings out to other councils so we can connect councils and learn from each other. So hopefully that's given you a good summary of the program to date. If there's any questions you have after the webinar, then you can email excellence@lgnz.co.nz, and again we'd be happy to answer those and publish those questions to the website. Thank you.